No, Zamunda Camaro sniffer. You chewing? Was today a day off for you guys? Cause it was for us. I didn't work today. Okay. Cause it's yeah, we celebrate end of World War One. But I guess I know why Bulgaria doesn't celebrate it, Kek. I'm more surprised for Serbia though. Yeah, normal Monday. Nothing happened between 1914 and 1918. Hello, Dutchy. Jesus, earliest today. Damn, I wish the car would always turn like that in this corner. Yeah, I actually did, before launching the stream I played the Sweden Super Stage. Because when your strat that worked for a year don't work anymore, you need to look for a new one. So I did, hopefully it will work. Oh shit. What the fuck, no? I take the blame on my line being pretty bad, but still, like, what the fuck was that shit? I cannot see the go right. I don't know if it because it was mistyped or... Is my 7TV cooking? I see the other ones though. I only lost 3 seconds? Not complaining. Oh, you don't do that on Halloween? In the Netherlands? Ah, okay. We just do the regular Halloween, but it's still not as big of a... Like, it's nowhere near as big of a thing as it is in the States. But like, if you do a night out on Halloween, you will see a lot of disguised people. But honestly, people don't even try to be like scary or anything. Now it's just disguised. Normally the more normal disguised day used to be like, we had a day for Carnival, but that one seems to be completely dead nowadays. Maybe like schools and shit like that still do it, but that's pretty much it. The grown-ups only disguise on Halloween. Oh hell no, cancelled. Oh, Glodge on stage 4. Yeah, many times, Arta. But the last time I did 24 hours Le Mans there. In 2019, which is actually still the last one that happened. They cancelled every after that. And fun fact, every time I've raced there, rain happened at some point or the other in the weekend. Yeah, I couldn't even count how many races I've done. Try to do on top of my head. So the track opened in 2013. I did a French Cup on the old track that nowadays is used for rentals. Like in 2012 we got the French Cup on the old track, and then International Open 2013. I think I did a race there in 2013, the first year. 2014, and pretty sure I came there once as well. And I think twice in... once or twice in 15. And then the 24-hour race on in 19. That's what I remember. And I came a few more times as a spectator. It's yeah, it's a pretty good track, I would say. Not my favorite, but it's good. Nice. Oh my, what was that lag? Yeah, that's what I do. Rotax is not the most expensive class, far from it. I raced Rotax as well. And yeah, every country or almost has a national Rotax Max challenge. There's also Euro trophy and there's the World Finals at the end of the year. Oh really? Especially if you qualified through Italy, then it must be really good because you need to qualify for it, for the Grand Finals. But the qualification are by country. Like in France you need to be like top, depending of the class, top 2 or 3 of the national RMC to qualify. Not really, yes, and like it's very competitive, but it's not the actual CIK FIA World Championship. But honestly, I would say it's almost equally as difficult to win it. I would say still the most prestigious title is World Championship in the shifter class. Not really, no. Just from driving, no. There's like, yeah, professional karting is barely a thing. There is technically a few factory drivers, but mostly what they do is that they work for a kart brand and the brand pays for their seasons. Like they drive for free and work for the brand, pretty much. Like there's like few selected top drivers that do that. Yeah. Check W. But he must be really good still, because you say he races in Italy? Like, is he Italian? Or like at least racing in Italy all year long? Because Italy is a pretty competitive country for karting, so qualifying to the Grand Finals through Italy is... Yeah, because driver database is highly incomplete when it comes to karting. If you give me his name though, I know a website where I can look for international racing results. The thing is, if he only races nationally the rest of the year, might not find it. Because that website keep tracks of like national races for France, but also every international event. Yes, yeah, Dachi, thank you for passing by. So yeah, if you DM me his name, I can check for you. The thing is, if he races Rotax, it's possible that he, outside of the grand finals, he only races at national level. But if he does stuff like Rotax Euro Trophy, then I am technically on driver database. Like for some reason, I think there's one race I did, one or two, that for some random reasons appear on that website. But it shows that it's really incomplete for Colin, because like races of that importance I've done like a lot more, but somehow there's like one that for random reasons made it to driver database. I think it's a national races on top of that. I only done one European race ever, and I think it's not even that one that shows up on the website. But Rotax Grand Final, in my opinion, is the most fair race of the year. Because once you qualified, you only race on borrowed carts. You don't race with your own material in the Rotax Grand Finals. And you only pay for travel. Anything karting related. Anything that's karting related, you don't pay. Of course, you need to pay a lot of money to qualify, like to do what it takes to be qualified. But once you get there, it's as fair as it can be. But it's insanely competitive. Yeah. There's YouTube stream, I think. I think there was YouTube streams for Rotax Grand Finals. But it was not too long ago, so yeah. You have to wait one more year. I think they also broadcast I think Euro Challenge is broadcasted on YouTube as well. And there's also the Rotax International Trophy. That one is like also worldwide, but except this one is open sign-ups, unlike the Grand Finals. Like it's open sign-ups and with your own stuff. DD2 is a class. So it's a class where the engine has 2 gears. Like the base Rotax engine is a senior max. Then you have all the down-powered versions for the kids, like junior, mini and stuff. But the DD2 is more powerful and it has 2 gears. And yeah, it's faster than the Rotax Senior. On some twisty tracks it's barely faster, but if it's like a track with a long straight and stuff, it will be quite faster. The reason why it's not that much faster is because it's 15 kilos heavier. And you have the same tires actually as Senior. What the fuck was that? But honestly, at the grand finals, I don't know what's more competitive between Senior and DD2. I would say Senior probably a little bit, but thing is, in France, it depends on the country really. Like I would say Senior Rotax is pretty much at least decently popular everywhere. Meanwhile, in some countries, DD2 is near non-existent. And in France, for instance, there's few DD2 drivers. So if you drive like at a local level, the DD2 will not be very competitive. But at the national RMC, even though there's not that many drivers, the ones that are there are actually really good. Because like most of them were drivers that were racing Senior Max before. So like we know from those days that they're good. Yo Akuritaki, thanks for the GL. Also, sadly, at the grand finals, on Masters is only for DD2. Meanwhile, in many countries, you have a master class for the regular senior engine as well. Master like the class for older drivers. So for France it's over 32, but I know like for the shifter world championship to race in master you need to be 35. I am super wrong. Okay, that's not my best pace, but it's still good enough. Yeah, I mean it's tough, you need to be top 36 to make it into the finals. But even if you're good, you can easily like miss the final because you crashed or something like that. Like if you DNF 1 or 2 hits, you're... Or even if you fail qualifying, then you will start all your hits from super far back. Yeah, if you're outside of top 36, you don't advance to the finals. And I think there's 72 drivers, at least for yeah. Maybe on Masters there's less spots, but I think every other class it's 72 drivers. At least for everything that is not like electric bullshit or... I'm pretty sure at least junior, senior and DD2 are 72 drivers. Yes, and like, oh yeah, for sure, a lot more. Like UK is definitely the country the hardest to qualify from. Then I guess it's probably like France, Germany, Belgium is actually quite competitive as well. Italy probably as well. But the thing is, if you want to choose nationality, you need to race. Like you pretty much get qualified from the country you race in, so... If I wanted to qualify as a Serbian, I would have to do the Serbian races. Like I would have to win the Serbian Rotax Max Challenge, if such a thing exists. There are a few spots from the international races, but then yeah, those spots are even harder to get. Like you can qualify from Euro Trophy or from International Trophy. And I think there's a race at the end of the year as well in Genk called Golden Trophy or some shit like that. But usually it's quite competitive. But yeah, I know there's the guy who won in DD2. He's a Belgian guy, but this year he was racing as a Slovenian. So I guess it's because he raced in Slovenia this year. But I guess since this guy is so good, like he's a pretty known guy. He's been racing Rotax for decades. And he's been good for decades as well, so I don't think it cheesed in, I guess. I guess he just got you know, an opportunity to like race for free in Slovenia or some shit like that. But yeah, that means on some website he will appear as Belgian even for this race, because he is Belgian. But he raced under Slovenian banner, so the website will list him in this race as a Slovenian. But I mean, this guy is good enough to not need that to qualify since he won the whole thing, so... My guess is that he had some professional opportunity there. Like, I don't know, getting paid or racing for free with a job on top of that. This type of stuff. Because I know there's a guy like Ben Cooper used to do that as well. Like, he's a British driver. Lot of success in Rotax, and after some point he was competing with a Canadian flag. Yeah, qualifying on the British is definitely a hard thing to do. British, yeah, UK is the most competitive country when it comes to Rotax, and probably karting in general. Yeah, it's this guy I was talking about. The Belgian guy under Slovenian banner. It's him. And yeah, it's no surprises. I think when I was starting karting, this guy was already winning Rotax Grand Finals, or at least running at the front in those. Absolute Rotax legend, Xanderuv. GOAT, I wouldn't say so, but he's a Rotax legend for sure. But I wouldn't say karting GOAT because like for me, karting GOAT would have to be someone racing OK or KZ, like shifters. But yeah, for sure, if you enter a Rotax race and you see Xanderuv, you can play boss music. Just like a guy like Ben Cooper or Lewis Gilbert or... I wouldn't say so because he was unstoppable for like 1 year and then he moved to cars and then moved to F1. So for that reason I would say no, but for sure it could have been like, but Like it wouldn't have made sense for a guy like him, right, to stay in karting. But yeah, I would say he didn't stay long enough to be the GOAT of karting. Like just for the sole reason that he swapped two cars at 16, 15, 16. But Max 2013 was unstoppable in karting. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know how old it is, but I don't know how old Xen is. Like, he has to be 30 at least. But like, if he was racing minis in 2005, he's probably like 28 or something. But if he was already racing like seniors in 2005, then he must be like... That means he was at least 15 at that time. Yo Antilo, merci pour le GL. Nick De Vries as well was an insane karting driver. In 2005 he was in Cadet, yeah, then I guess in 2005 he was like 10 or 11. If it's the same Cadet as in France. He was like between 10 and 12 then, at that time. So yeah, he's probably like somewhere between 30 and 35 nowadays. The guy who won in Masters, D2 Masters this year, it's a French guy and I've raced a lot of time against that guy. And yeah, he's of course 10,000 times better than me. He's a really good driver, even though he's a dickhead. But there's one time I've beat him on pure pace. Just once. It probably won't happen again. Oh. I got, yeah, the third run was the same as the other two. I got screwed up in Sweden. I was still ahead, but then I got rain on Italy. And then I got a weird crash on stage 3. So I gave up at that time. I have XDD, I can see it. Maybe your 7TV is cooking. If there's possibility to play vanilla, yes, sure. Like if there's possibility to play vanilla meta, like vanilla physics, vanilla cars, then sure. I'd play with big pleasure. Yeah, we can even try to gather some people to play together. Every time this corner, I cannot turn the car enough. But the outcome was not too bad this time around. Like sometimes you can get stuck in the trees and stuff like that. Here I just hit it and bounced, which is not too bad. Okay, let's try to not kill ourselves there. Yeah, still, this corner is also hard to make. If you slow down too much before the jump, your car will faceplant. But if you go full throttle, the car is too fast and you overshoot the corner, so I never really know what to do here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll most likely be away at this time. It's a really weird release date though. Because people have very few availabilities to... I think they should release it like January 2nd or something like that. Would be more hyped. Like, yeah. In my opinion, just do January 2. Like, it's only 8 days later, and for the hype, I think it's much better. Because the first week of January, nobody has anything to do. Yeah. You have also people that celebrate 24th at home, so... For those people, I guess... Like on the 25th they can play and stuff, but... Thing is, a lot of people are away from home in that period. Kick W. Wait, do you drink on Christmas? I usually don't. I get smashed on New Year's though. But on Christmas? Usually not. But yeah, usually New Year's is the night we do it like we were still 20. Which means that January 1st is a day of absolute suffering. The thing is, for us, Christmas dinner finishes at 2 AM. Fuck. I got lost. Yeah, same. I mean, I host the past 3 years. I was the one hosting, and I think I went to bed at 9 AM on all 3 occasions. Yeah, I messed up in the shortcut. Like, I kinda forgot I was at the spot of the shortcut, and I last second decided to go in, and which means I did really poorly. So it's normal that I've lost 3 seconds there. Yeah, I switched playlist, and I mean, even though the randomizer is not is kinda overabusing it, it's true that this playlist focused on electro chill is a bit Chainsmokers %. But still not that much. That's probably like 10 Chainsmokers song out of 160. I decided to play them all. If I put the other playlist, then it plays like APs for some reason. Glodge. I just hope I will get dry Italy, to be honest. Wow, I thought I aimed wrong. But it ended up being pretty good actually. Yeah, that was a pretty good stage actually. I kept a lot of speed here. Yeah, not surprised by this glitch. That was pretty good actually. But I usually don't climb this ledge that easily. I was quite a bit surprised. Oh shit. Also I have a time save because I flipped the car here on PP. Like in the last corner. And the glitch. Okay, no rain so far. Oh. Oh. Okay. Where am I going? I almost got lost. Okay. Still made it. Luckily it's not that precise to hit. Oh. Come on, come on. Is it fine enough? Nice. Oh, rain? I think rain is gonna come. But if it's only the last half of the stage, should be alright. Yep. The rain is here. Okay, there's the next cut. I'm a bit scared in the wet. Not sure how it will go. I try to not go too much on the inside. Yeah, that's not the best line, but I was scared about not being able to get up. Yeah, I lost 4 seconds, but with half of the stage in the wet. What? What happened? Yeah, it's gonna be at wet. And I lost a few seconds in the menu. Okay, no flipus. Good. Okay. Still save time somehow. But yeah, PB got everything right. And now I have to drive in the wet. Yo Zoro. Thank you for the GL. Yeah, I pretty much got similar pace to yesterday, except this time I didn't get screwed yet. Oh. You got Viper Bridge, Camaro Bridge, or both? Infineon 2 and Bridge are the hardest in my opinion. I mean, then getting them consistently is then the hard part. Okay, I got this one dry, that's really pog. It's the most important stage to get dry on the UK. But yeah, for me, Bridge in particular, it took me a long time to get it the first time. Like, I struggled quite a lot with this one. Oh no, it's speaking about the devil. It's Spock Street. Oh no. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, limited time loss. Let's try to not choke this now. Okay. No shenanigans, please. Nice, let's go. Yes. Ah, that's pretty much the time I wanted in this category. Vamos. Let's go. I don't think I can reach Viper's time, to be honest. He's too fast for me. Like, this run was nearly as good as it can be for me. Like, sure, there's like some minor driving mistakes here and there. I can be a bit faster, but like realistically, Viper's time is too close to my SOB. Thank you for the GGs, guys. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I guess technically I can, but like this run doesn't really have major time losses. Like I can get 13 with like a perfect run. But I don't think I